everyone, how are you all? I wish you all are doing very well. And I am Chandni Singh. I am from Uttar Pradesh district Jalon, as you know. So, in today's video, I am going to discuss about a very common question and very common topic, that is, I can understand English, but I cannot speak. Right? This question is arise most of the people who start to speak English, who want to learn fluent English. Most of the people think that I can understand very well when the other people talk, right? I can read amazing. My reading is amazing. I can read very uh, confidently, and I can understand what is the meaning behind the particular uh, chapter when I read, right? uh, my when I think in English, I also can think in English, but when is the turn to come to speak, my mouth shut. I cannot speak anymore. So when by the way, this is the very common question, you and as well as me. In this time I am facing same situation, because sometimes I want to speak, because I am familiar with my native language, right? That's why I am comfortable with that. And when I try to speak in English, I feel little difficult, and I think I cannot express myself in English better. Even when I speak in my mother tongue, I speak my native language, I can speak better, because I am confident with my native language. I am what thing what. So in this time, I am facing also this problem. I can understand, but I cannot speak anymore. I can speak 10 to 5 to 10 minutes, but after that I feel I start conversation in my mother tongue, because I feel I cannot express very well in this language, because I am not familiar with that in these days. So I found what is the common problem of behind this. The common problem behind this is we feel a fear. We feel what the people think if we make mistakes. We feel uh, we don't know the perfect vocab for the particular sentence, particular word, particular thing. We need some extra vocab. That's why this problem is arise when we read words already written in the text, and I can relate to it. When the tough word comes, we relate the topic, or we relate the word um, with the topic, right? We can relate when we read, but when we start to speak, there is a lot of problem comes in our path, because when we start to speak, our we think, I don't know, this is my new language, I don't comfortable in this language, I am very new for it. So my our mind think our mind's thinking process is going very fast. That's why we skip the particular words. We can't think properly, so that we forgot the word for the particular thing and what we want to say. So we cannot connect the particular word. That's why we feel I cannot speak. Sometimes we feel what is the structure for the particular thing, because we use our native language, we use our mother tongue, and we translate the sentence our native language to English, and we feel how to structure this and this, right? So in in this situation, how we deal with that? We start very simple. I told you in my previous video already that we start with a very common vocab. We start very common structure of the sentences. We start with the very little vocab, very simple vocab. When we try it more and more, these simple comes in our uh, comfort zone, right? After that we add some new words, some additional words. Okay, when we start with simple, we also need some extra vocab to learn. We should add our daily conversation at least one new word and try to speak it out as much. So what is your problem when you start speaking English? This is my problem, and I work about this problem. I want to improve this problem, and after some time I definitely improve in this. And this is my day 9. I remember this is my day 9 to practice this language, and in these days I feel that I speak little better in my, if I comparison of my day 1 and day 9. I compare with between those stage when when I stand in my day 1 and in my 9 days I stand here. I improve little better. So you just take a step to forward and you definitely improve your language. If you don't start, if you don't practice to speak, you can't improve it. Sometimes what is my basic problem when I speak, that is when I want to say something, when I want to express you something, I translate my native language into English. I translate with my mother tongue into English, so that I take up a little pause, and when I take too much pause, I lost my confidence because I feel that I am not able to speak it out very well. And sometimes I make the structure in my mind at that time when I want to speak it. How can I express my words? How can I? Yes, beta. What? कोई ले गया क्या? नहीं, अभी आ रही हूँ, चलो ठीक है, थोड़ा समझ रखना पड़ेगा. So sorry to disturb you. She is my daughter Yashvi, as you know her. Okay, Yashu, say hi. Hi. Say how are you? How are you? Okay, now you can go. Bye. Bye. You come later, okay? Bye bye. Bye. Okay. So she's my daughter. I am sorry to for inconvenience. She want to find out something for her, like related to her toy. That's why she concerned with me where is her toy, and I want to try speak out English, and I try little very I try very simple and very common types of sentences in my starting of conversation, but I want to try it daily basis. I want to keep it continue because continuity is a very good thing. It improves you very well. If you take some rest, you should go. I am coming. Okay? You go, please. So, in my today's video, I just give you some tip. Don't think about when you want to try to speak. Don't think more when you want to try to speak. You just speak it out. Maybe it's make a mistake. That is allowed to make a mistake. That is not a big deal. That is not a bad thing to make a mistake, because mistakes is always our teacher. Okay, when we make mistakes, we correct ourselves and improve it better, right? So, and one thing is, when you start your English conversation, when you start your English speaking, you just speak it out. Don't think what is right or what is wrong. Don't go to the structure of the sentence. Don't go to the sentence. Okay. After when you speak it out, okay, at least 5 to 10 minutes. After that, you realize, you think it out. You think on it. What you speak, how to speak, what the sentences you should use, and what sentences, what type of sentence you make incorrect, how to speak it the other way, right? In this way we can improve our English speaking. Suppose I want to say how are you. This is a very common sentence, right? How are you? This is a very common. And after that, when I talk it out, and after some time I think on it, how are you, okay, and find it out from the Google and other sources, and from other sources, how can I say except the how are you in place of how are you? How can I say the other sentence in place of how are you? So in this way you can also improve your English, and you can also learn more and more interesting. What are you doing, Yashu? Okay, go. Sorry to inconvenience. She's my daughter. She is making some uh, activity. That's why. Okay. So what I am saying. What I was saying. I was saying that you just think about these sentences. What do you use in your daily conversation? And after that, you just think about the sentence. How can you use this sentence in the other way? And apart from that, you should need to read one chapter, one chapter of a storybook. I follow this thing also, and if you want to also read with me, I can share my storybooks, and you can also improve your English with the storybook, with the help of storybooks. And second thing is, speak it out at least 5 to 10 minutes daily. If you comfortable, then you can try it twice a day, okay, 10 to 15 minutes twice a day. And uh, and I want to try little bit. Sometime I choose the topic and describe it whole, and when I take a pause, when I am not able to explain my sentence, I take the help of Google. You can also take the help of Google also, and make your own sentences, okay, make your simple and own sentences in your daily life. You can find out, when I am going to wash the clothes, I am speak it out myself. What I am doing, I am going to wash clothes. When I come in my kitchen, I again say to me, where I am going to kitchen. What I am doing in my kitchen, what I will do in my kitchen, I will cook some food and snacks. And sometimes I describe my kitchen, this is this, this is this, this is this, whatever around me, I describe the sentences. In this way you can improve your English, right? You can also improve your English by speaking, because speaking is comes from only practice of speaking. That is very, very major thing. All uh, all the trainer, right, all the trainers advise us that English speaking comes only by speaking. So let's practice to speak it out only, and that's it. So this is my today's video. I hope you will understand my words. If I make mistake, then I'm sorry for making mistakes. I know this is very common in my starting phase. When after some time I improve myself, and you will get my very better conversation, okay? So till then, take care, bye bye, meet you soon in the next video.